have to exit it now? No? Oh. Walking right over it.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
We don't got all day. Okay. I don't want to go there
Silas
first.
managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? In front of exotic ruins? Yeah, that's what that is.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself.
That's cool.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Because someone wanted to sniff her toes.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
He went mad. He was angry. Oh, what's this?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
Between who and who? The two Hawkins?
Fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
And where did they end up?
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I don't think he'd take too kindly to that one. The fire wasn't just an
I
accident.
firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
The couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Another one. Can I remove whenever? Oh, no, I can't. Okay.
I
Okay.
just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
This door. It is locked. Medicine. Hell yeah. How close am I to love? Nowhere near.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Whoever survived.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
What will we do with a drunken sailor
This door is blocked from the outside.
early in the morning? Okay. Oh. Oh, that was some interesting lightning there.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's old as hell. What? What are these noises?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Can I play this?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
I'll take that as a no. Oh, I can't splin. I can't splin the gobe.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Another painting showing somewhere. Is that the long room with the table that I was just in before? I don't. It might have been.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Madison. Hell yeah. Well, painting with all three of them. They look so happy. You have something to say?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Okay. Dude looks like Dracula. What is up here? Book.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Okay.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
See, I don't know why this island, the inhabitants of this island already ate the whales. Why couldn't they just eat the whale that was on the shore instead of putting it back in the water? They're so worried about putting it back in the water and it's a bad omen. Just chop it up and eat it. Oh.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
And yet another good book. Oh. Oh. Crowbar found in Hawkins Manor. It probably belongs to the caretaker Silas.
Could prove useful.
It could. can't I light those? I guess I'll keep an eye out for crowbarable spots. I don't think I've found any so far. What? The lighting changing every time it strikes lightning outside is a little disorienting.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully, yours, Anton Wellard. Okay. Complain, complain. Oh, okay. Stairs going down. Nice, pretty river. Oh. Okay, let's not go in there yet. I go in here? Ooh. What's in here? Is this the child, the wonderful Wizard of Oz?
The boy's room. What was going through that boy's mind?
He was also going insane. It's my guess.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
They had some serious dysfunctionality.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Okay. Something terrified him that's probably going to end up terrifying me too. Oh, what's that? The key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office was concealed. Nice. So it is worth walking around and searching everywhere. Is this the... Oh.
What will her room reveal about her?
Oh, this isn't the door for the key?
Perfect.
Sure. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me search this room. What is behind door number? Nothing. Oh.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Oh. Okay. Am I able to get in this door? Oh, okay. Oh, this... Oh. This is just that door. Okay. So I had two chances to get into this room. One for having a high enough... this stat to find the key, and one for having a high enough this stat to pick lock. Pick the lock.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried.